Hi, everybody. It's me, Dr. Wilson. I am wrapping up our course for us. This is the last video I'm going to post, unless I decide to do one at the end of the week, just to tell you guys good luck. I want to go over some stuff with Unit 8 because this unit is the capstone for our course. It is where you have the most points attached to the course. So if you are lagging in any other area, please make sure you do everything for Unit 8. That will make the difference in your grade. So don't take it lightly because it's the end of the course. This is where you really need to stay strong, focus, and work hard. So I want to go over some things with you to make sure we're clear because your deliverables this week are a little different than they've been in previous weeks. So the first thing, we have discussion forum, of course, but you're going to talk about budgeting. Some of us don't like a budget. I will confess, I don't like a budget either. I like spending money. But there are times when I know I've got to crack down, especially since I'm not working full time. I've got to look at what I'm doing and figure out the best way to manage my money. So why is it important to have a budget? And talking about how in your plan you can recognize future and unforeseen expenses. Like when there's a thunderstorm and the lightning strikes and hits your air conditioner on the 4th of July, never a pleasant experience. And you've got to come up with the money to get it fixed. So those unforeseen expenses, how do you do that? Second discussion forum, you're going to talk about the course. What did you learn? I hope you learned a lot. I think we had some really good discussions. The assignments were very good. Your business plans were very interesting. I think you have some great concepts going on. So let's do a recap of what we learned in the course. Look at the last bullet, 3 fundamental principles. So talk about the 3 things that you might have learned in this course that you can carry on in your career. The final discussion, this is a non-graded one, but I always look at this and I go through them and I take it to heart. And that's part of the reason I started doing these videos, is so that everyone will be on the same page and know what's going on and not having to guess what's happening with the class or what your deliverables are. So what did you like? What do you think we could change? If you had one piece of advice about the class, what would it be? Your comments maybe share with incoming students with no identifying information, because I just look at it and say, okay, they like this, they like this, they like this, this I could do better, the course could do better, where do I need to supplement those things? And then there's a thank you that came off of you'll see that on the webpage, thank you, and I think I will do a video at the end of the week to thank you guys for being great. Now we have our final business plan. So you're going to pull together your assignments from Unit 2, Unit 4, and Unit 6. But not just to copy and paste. I want to see transitions between each section. Make this look like a really cohesive plan that you would present to an investor that you might ask to invest in your money, or say like you're going on Shark Tank. Not going to be quite as jazzy as they are, but how would you present to them? You're going to include a conclusion and discuss whether or not you think you can move forward with your business or not, based on what you've studied so far. Is the business viable? So a concluding section, a couple of paragraphs. Your final paper should be 8 to 12 pages in length, not including your title cover page, table of contents, or reference pages. You should have 7 to 11 references, so you're pulling all your references together. That is where I feel like I took off the most points on papers, was the references. References are extremely important. Some of you guys had a lot of references which were really good, and you were able to incorporate your information and support it. Some of them were a little skimpy. So make sure you have 7 to 11 references. And note, the class ends on Saturday. I must turn in grades by 5 o'clock Tuesday. So I cannot take anything late because I've got 20 students. And each of you are submitting a 12-page paper. So that's a lot of grading. So it's a lot of work on your side, and it's work on my side too. So I cannot bend that in any way. I must have your work by Saturday night. This is the, excuse me, the rubric for the assignment. Go through it and look at each part. Make sure that you could do a checklist and say, yes, I have that. Yes, I have that. Yes, I have that. And here's another piece that's important, the table of contents. I'm going to attach a table of contents that you can copy and paste directly into your document. All you have to do is stick your page numbers on it. I have given you all of the titles. I've made all the fancy little leading dots. So everything you need is there. Copy and paste it into your document. You need to learn how to start a new page. For those of you who use Windows, you just do a Control and an Enter. For those of you who use a Mac, use Command, Shift, and Enter. This is important to get the correct spacing on your table of contents and your references so that you're not going enter, 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 and then you add a new word and everything rolls down and it gets all wacky looking. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Section breaks, second and third level headings. Make sure you have a section break. Management structure, organizational structure, market analysis, the 4 P's of marketing, and then you're going to have subsections: product, price, place, promotion, and then finally your conclusion. Spell check, grammar check, and proofread closely. Make sure you're using the right word. I saw something today on a message board, and the word was a word, but it wasn't a good word because somebody typed the one wrong letter, and that can happen. So proofread closely. Ask for help if needed. Ask me. You might want to have somebody that you trust just skim your paper and make sure it looks okay. Ask for help if needed. Sometimes we're so close to our work, we don't see the errors. And I know that from firsthand experience. I know when I was working on my doctoral study, by the time I finished it, I was ready to just be sick over it because I had read the same work so many times, I couldn't even read it anymore. So let someone else read over for you. All right, so I want to, since I'm sharing my screen, I want to go over to Word, and I want to show you what I'm talking about. Get a new document going. A new blank document. I want to show you what I'm talking about with the hard page break. So I'm going to type my name. And today's date is August. Thank goodness for automatic date check. Okay, I want to go to a new page. And I know this is not APA formatted. It should be in the center, both ways, down and center. But I want to start a new page. So I'm going to do Command, Shift, Enter, and I get a new page. And then I can put in my table of contents. And then I have text, 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 text. New page, Command, Shift, Enter, new text here. You see how I'm getting a new page without spacing down? This is a good trick to learn and to know. So if you don't learn anything else in the class, learn this. And then finally, let's say I'm ready to go to my references. So same thing, Command, Shift, Enter, references. And I need to center that. So again, I'm going to post a table of contents. Don't wing it. Use what I give you. Make sure you do section breaks and start using hard page breaks. Again, if you have any questions, let me know, and I will be interacting with you guys throughout the week. So if you still have papers that I sent back for revisions, make sure you get those back to me because you need to incorporate them into this paper. And our deadline date is Saturday. So you guys take care, and I will be with you during the week. Have a wonderful day.